Hello. Hey Facebook. Hope everyone's having a great week. I can't believe it's already Thursday. These weeks are flying by. And actually 3 weeks from tomorrow is my wedding date. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that's coming up so soon. Anyway, if anybody is tuning in and is watching this live, give me a thumbs up, say hi, give me a heart, give me some love, something. Tell me where you're watching from. If you end up catching the replay of this, drop a 2. Let me know that you heard it. Let me know you tuned in. So anyway, I wanted to hop on tonight quickly just to share a couple things I've been thinking about lately, and just by myself. I know I've done some interviews lately with different people. Hey Brandy Joe. I don't know if you go by Brandy Joe or Brandy. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Yeah, I just wanted to hop on by myself tonight real quick. This isn't going to be a long one. Just something that was on my mind, and I actually was having a conversation with Travis, my fiance, about this a couple nights ago after a meeting. Anyway, so as I was growing up as a kid, I'll tell you a little brief story about myself. I always gravitated towards doing things that I was naturally good at. And maybe that's normal. I think that is normal actually, but I am a little bit of a perfectionist, and I'm also very competitive. You can ask Travis that too. I think I can turn anything into a competition if you let me. Anyway, so I think between, wanting to do a good job, wanting to win, I pulled back from doing things that I wasn't naturally good at. So if there was a particular sport that I was great at, I wanted to do that all the time. If there was a sport that I wasn't that good at, I'd be like, no thanks, I don't really enjoy that sport. Just because it was very uncomfortable not being the best at something. So I don't know if that's typical for a kid. That's how I felt all the time. Yeah, winning is everything. Yes. So anyway, that's how I felt. Like I always wanted to win. So I pulled back from doing things that I wasn't naturally good at. And that isn't a good way to teach myself how to push through challenges and get better at things. Because you can get better at things. Just because you're not good at something on day one, it doesn't mean you can't get there if it's something that really makes a difference to you. So as I have gone through life and been through actually a lot of job changes, I probably have more job changes under my belt than many other people. And whatever, that's just my journey. That's how I am, for whatever reason. And we could go into that on a whole other topic another day. And I've also done a few different businesses on the side, and just trying different things. And anyway, I've had a lot of different experiences in life. That's all I'm trying to say in a nutshell. And as I've gone through all those experiences, especially working on building a business on the side of my day job, I have done a lot of reading and talked to a lot of other people that are far more successful than I am in business. And it's just become so apparent that you can't quit when things get tough. If you truly want something new for yourself, if you are passionate about something, if you know that there's some kind of calling out there for you to do something, you can't expect it to happen overnight. Hey Leanna, totally 100% response. Yes, thank you for tuning in. You are one of those people that I'm talking about who I've met and gotten to know that you're building a business, and it doesn't happen overnight, right? You have to go through some tough things. Anyway, so my message really is for anybody who is learning a new skill or trying to do something, trying to build a business, trying to do anything different in life, whatever it is. It could be relationship based, it can be fitness or health based. These things do not happen overnight. You've got to have a vision for yourself that can take you through the tough things. I mean, I know that we live in a society where instant gratification is something that people want, right? Like you text someone, you want them to text you right back. You want to be able to order your Starbucks on your phone and get there so you don't have to wait in line. Like in my opinion, it's kind of out of control. It is not teaching people good skills for getting through life. But that's part of our culture right now. So I feel like that can relate in terms of how that's pouring over into lots of things. Like we want things to happen right now. If I want it now. I don't want to save money to get it. I want to put it on a credit card. I won't get on a rant about money, by the way. That's kind of my little hot topic. I think you can kind of get the gist of what I mean. So my encouragement to you is, again, if you are going for something new, don't give up on yourself. Don't do it. In the business that I work on, there's a lot of new learning curves and conversations that don't go the way you want them to go, and you feel stupid sometimes, or you get a lot of no's from people, or just things don't unfold or unravel the way you expect. But you can't give up. You can't quit on yourself. If it's something important, if it's something you totally want, forget that. Leave that little failure that you experienced behind and move forward. Or if you're having a really, really bad day, we all have them, right? We're just like, oh my gosh, I suck. We say that to ourselves sometimes, even though that's not good self-talk. Nothing's going my way. Okay, so maybe just that day you say, whew, I'm gonna take a pause. I'm gonna go do something fun, play with your kids, go do whatever, something that you really enjoy. Go for a bike ride, a run, read a book, whatever brings you joy. Leave that day behind and start fresh the next day. Don't throw in the towel and decide that whatever that is that you're striving for isn't gonna happen, okay? Because you have to go through a lot of stuff. Like I feel like there was something circulating on Facebook recently, or probably lots of places, but about Ed Sheeran, the music artist, who is extremely successful now. So I think the story went something like this. Forgive me if I screw up any of the details, but Ed Sheeran, I think he lived out of his car for something like 4 years, doing gigs. I don't know if he was getting paid. I'm sure he wasn't getting paid very much, if at all, for something like 12 times per week for 4 years, living out of a car, okay? Now, if you were him doing that, do you think he ever experienced a day or two where he was like, man, maybe this singing thing, maybe this music performing thing is not my gig. It's been 2 years, I'm still living out of my car, nobody wants to pay me a lot of money to do anything, nobody wants to sign me as an artist. Maybe this is not for me. Do you think he ever had a day or two like that? I bet he did. I have no doubt. And there's tons of other examples like that with bands, or people that want to be actors or actresses, or people who have a new idea. Like I heard a statistic about the people that came up with Pandora, about how many people said no to them before somebody said yes. So think about that. Think about how many no's or negative experiences people go through before, bam, like something comes together. The universe has your back. The universe decides, okay, this is your avenue to make that happen for yourself. Or somebody then says yes to you and it's like, okay, I see your talent, I see whatever, I see your vision, I buy into that and I want to support you. So I don't know, maybe that's all I wanted to share for tonight, but it's just something that was on my mind this week, and I'm now learning. I have big vision for myself with my new business that I'm working on. I'm working with some amazing people, and this is not a pitch for business. This is just me sharing, like, okay, I get it now. Like you can't expect something to happen in a month. You have to learn new skills. You have to just be coachable, be able to learn new things and not worry about it happening overnight. Because nothing that's worthwhile does happen overnight, I promise you. You never lose weight overnight. You don't gain weight overnight either. So everything takes time. Let's see, pause it out. Yes. Mandy, you want to be pitched at? It's all right. I'll save that for another time. Yeah, Brandy Joe, the more no's you get, the closer you get to yes. It's so true. So just keep going, whatever it is. And if you have something you're working on and care to share with me, I love hearing what people are up to. But otherwise, just maybe use this as a little pep talk. I give myself pep talks all the time. Keep going. Whatever it is that you have your eye on, keep your eye on the prize. Don't worry about the little things that you have to go through to get to the end goal. It's going to totally be worth it. And you always hear these things about the big goal is right around the corner from like the toughest moments. So when you get to those really tough moments and you're ready to throw in the towel, just think, okay, I've gotten this far. I'm just going to keep going, and whatever it is that I want is right around the corner. Okay, I'm going to wrap up. It's getting kind of dark here anyway. So thank you guys for tuning in. I love you all, and I will talk to you soon. Ciao.